Are you also looking for inner peace, for serenity, for happiness, for fulfillment? Our true nature is inner peace, happiness, joy, fulfillment. And as little children, we came here full of curiosity and excitement and joy and creativity. And we still knew that we are ourselves a big miracle, and also that the outside world is a big miracle. And we still saw everything in awe. And then we were induced fear. If you don't have good marks at school, if you don't have a good university, if you don't get a good degree, if you don't get a good job, if you don't get a big house, and the if never stops because it's never enough. And actually we ourselves are the happiness, the inner peace we're looking for. And the obstacle to discover that is our search. And when we discover that we are the peace we're looking for, we don't feel any drive anymore to do things that we don't like and to sell our time for money and do things we don't love. And we don't feel the urge anymore to do things in order to escape from our fear, from our insecurity, from our inadequacy, from our feelings of inadequacy, from our feelings of insecurity, and from our feelings of lack and scarcity, in order to feel good. But we realize that we are already what we're looking for. And there is a phrase in the Bible that says, "Become like children in order to enter the kingdom of heaven." And also the kingdom of heaven is inside us. And also that is actually not true, because the kingdom of heaven is not inside us. Because if we search inside us, it's still a search. The kingdom of heaven is, and happiness is, and joy is, and fulfillment is. And we just have to admit it and to allow it and not look for it. And also the kingdom of heaven is here, and children are still seeing that this is the kingdom of heaven here, because they are still in awe and see the magic and the miracle of everything that life represents and what they themselves represent. And the only thing we need to do in order to see that we are the happiness and the fulfillment and the inner peace we are looking for, we need to stop searching for it, because the search is what keeps it back. And we really have to definitely close the doors on the future and close the doors on the past and see what's here right now. What is here right now effortlessly, and what is here right now which we cannot make and we cannot get rid of. And that's the thing that is looking through our eyes, and we cannot get rid of it and we cannot make it. And it's here effortlessly. And when we close the door on the future and the past, the new door opens. And I was really questioning if it was a good decision to make this video, because that part of myself that is looking for approval and appreciation and wants to feel important and wants to feel useful is still very strong, but it's dying actually. And I actually wanted to shoot a video about the language of connection today and the circle of wisdom. And I realized that we don't need a language of connection, and we don't need the circle of wisdom in order to discover that we are already what we're looking for. And I felt like I was misleading people, and maybe consider if I want to do that still, or if it's better to really share our happiness and joy and fulfillment with others, and my mischievousness. And we've all learned that we won't be taken seriously if we recover our children-like qualities. And the question also is, if those people we want to be taken serious by really have a positive effect on our lives. Joseph Campbell, the man whose work led to the hero's journey, because he explored how life really works and how adventure stories work, and discovered a pattern. And he used to coin a saying which was, "Don't do anything that isn't play," because then we're back at being children, doing things out of the pure joy of it, and not to get anything, to achieve anything, or to be somebody. There is a universal law which is called the law of correspondence, and which says, as within, so without, which means that the outside world is a reflection of our inner world, and that we create the outside world with our inner world and with our beliefs and feelings. And if we believe that we are a little separate, poor little me, a poor little self, the outside world mirrors exactly that, and we always make the experience that we're a separate self and have to protect ourselves and create security. And if we are in abundance and inner peace and contentment, the outside world also reflects exactly that. And the magic is we don't really need it anymore, because we are already fulfilled from the inside. We are very attractive for other people when we have discovered that we are the inner peace we are looking for, because we don't have any demands to other people and we don't have any expectations, and are already fulfilled from what we've discovered inside of ourselves. And I think I've said everything I wanted to say. Take care and see you soon. Thanks for joining.